What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we are going to be going through the Zero Chill 78 plus reroll. We're going to go through some odds, some statistics, some pull rates as well. I'm going to kind of go through my process when it comes to getting snow or getting training, as well as what I like to do with the cards after the fact. So first, let's go through, do you want to pick up snow? Do you want to pick up training? Because there's two technically rerolls to the same thing, 78 plus, but one costs snow and one costs training. In terms of cost, they are dead even. 93s in snow actually has dropped a little bit today. 93s are going for about 130k, whereas training is going for about 10 per. The best example I can give, a 91 overall goes for 70k. It discards for 7,000 training. Now, preference wise, I love buying training a little bit more for a couple reasons. One, the reason I'm doing, and the reasons a lot of you guys are probably doing these 78 plus reroll, is to kind of gain some snow, get some cheap snow and rerolling, doing the stocking stuffers. And I like to keep track of my progress and like how much I've made or how much I've gained through my snow. So if I were to buy snow, quick sell snow, but then when I do the roll and then I end up profiting a little bit in snow, I would just quick sell it and it kind of be like an endless cycle. So I like to buy training, and then if I get any extra 91s, 93s, I quick sell that for snow. As you can see, my snow in the top left, have a lot of it because I have been doing this reroll a few times. Now, I like training for another reason, because one, it's easier to snipe. Like when it comes to sniping snow, there's only an ample amount of cards that you're going against, as well as the competition for buying snow is just a lot more than buying training. Snow has a lot more uses when it comes to presents and rerolls. Training, I love going to the 90-91 filter. It's probably my favorite overall, or 88-89. Pick up a 91 for under 70,000 coins. You go through team of the week, legends, of course. Today, since it's Saturday, it's a lot easier to snipe legends. You probably have to go all offense, all defense when it comes to legends, because there's a ton on the market. It's a great day for the market, really. Ryan Dawkins seemed to have got a lot of people to open packs, so the market is very active today. So you can see with the 78 plus, it costs like 8,200 snow, ends up being around 9k a pack, as well as the 78 plus through training, through all the basically ratios and multiplication, it's about 9k per roll. So in theory, if you want to make profit like on a per roll basis, you have to pull an 87 plus. The 83s get close. I think they're still at about 5,000-6,000 coins, but an 87 overall technically gets you profit. So let's hop in now. You're in the background, you're just going to see me open a bunch of different, or just a bunch of 78 plus rerolls in the background, a little sped up. 78 overall now, 28%. It's the highest, of course, because it is the lowest. The 78 overall, not going to get too much into that. The 79 overall, though, is actually a decent drop off. For only one overall, drops down to 19%. By the way, all these numbers are from someone I found on Twitter. His name's Grant. I'll throw his Twitter link in the description. Pretty much pulls data from a bunch of different YouTubers and creates like a graph and stuff. Really helpful. You should give him a follow and just kind of, tune into his Twitter. You always be tweeting out kind of these graphs, these charts when it comes to pull rates. 83 overall, this is kind of the most important overall to pull, because for the kind of overall price wise, an 83 overall goes for as much as an 85. So an 83 is actually probably the best pull you can get. That's not that good, and at 18%, that's basically 1 in 5. So that is pretty solid. Moving on to the 85 overalls, this is the one that I just don't like pulling, because the 83s are worth more, the 87s are like guaranteed profit. The 85s are just like meh. Like I pulled a higher overall than 83, but they're like the same value. 12%, of course, I think there are 4 of each overall, like 83, 85, 87, 89, but 12% for the 85s. Moving on to the 87s, this is where we're getting to kind of the profit zone, and it's actually really surprising to me. The 85s are 12%, and the 87 overalls are only 1% less. This is over, like, I'm pretty sure easily over 1,000 rolls of the 78 plus, and all the stats are from week 2 when the LTDs are in packs. But 87 overall is coming in at 11%, 91 overall, not 91 overall, 89 overall. You got your out of position Cam, your out of position Debo at 7% for an 89 overall. This is where you really start to you get happy basically when you pull an 89 plus. Also, by the way, in the background you just saw I pulled 93 Legary Sneak. That is my actually only 93 plus I have pulled throughout basically this last week and a half when it comes to these rerolls. 91 overall, you got your kicker, your punter, you got Jimmy G. 91 overall is 3%. But I will say, when it comes to rolls, I actually have had decent luck. Although I haven't pulled a lot of 93s and any limiteds, I would call myself the king of 91s. I tend to pull a ton of 91s. 93 overalls equals 0.59, so less than 1% for a 93 overall. When you hit the 93 overall, you are making a lot of coins, going for about 130k in the market. Of course, I've only pulled one. Let me know if your pulls have been decent. My friends are basically all around the spectrum. I have one friend that pulls a bunch of 93s. I myself pull a bunch of 91s, and I got my own friend that just doesn't pull shit. Okay, so moving on to the 96 overalls, you're going to notice it's the same exact percentage in comparison to the 93 overall at 0.59%. I've seen these LTDs flying out of packs. You can tell they fly out of packs on the market. They're only going for a little, or Quentin Spain's going for about 300k. Akeem Hicks is going for about 280k. So limited seem to be flying out of packs. It's probably the best reroll we've gotten in terms of 78 plus. I'd say since the harvest when we had the LTDs 2 every weekend. Love those. Love when LTDs are in rerolls because it makes them affordable, makes them great investments, and it makes just the rerolls in general a lot more fun. So now moving on to kind of my process after. I'm not going to go too much into detail because you guys, if you're watching this, you probably know why you're pulling 78 rerolls. What you pretty much do is just you do the stocking stuffers, which require 83 overalls, 85 overalls, 87 overalls, and 89 overalls. And you're just going to throw it into a stocking stuffer set. You can either, of course, keep the stocking stuffer player, but you're going to want to sell on the market going for about 125 to 130k, and then the power up will sell anywhere from like 3 to 5,000. You might get lucky and get a power up at the time that's going for 5k plus. Always try to do that. And then with your golds, your 78s, your 79s, yes, in theory, it's better to just sell them all in the market for 1,000 coins, but that would take up a lot of your auction house space. You only have 20 items. So what I like to do is just throw them in the 83 plus set. Well, not 83 plus set, the 83 fantasy pack set. Because, well, you need the 83 overalls. You need 6 of them, the most in the stocking stuffer set. You'll notice you run out a lot of 83. So you're always needing 83s. I like to throw my golds in there. And then with the 91s, 93s, this is where the reason I like to buy training, because when I pull 91 and 93, I like to quick sell them for snow. I'm kind of stacking snow when it comes to ghosts. As ghost, you always need snow as well. I'm trying to rip some presents later on the week, so I'm kind of just stacking snow right now. Don't really know exactly what to do with it, but that's kind of my process. There's a bunch of videos. Just look up the stocking stuffer method, the unlimited snow method. There's so many different videos when it comes to rolling these 78 plus. We're gonna be rolling these probably for the next 3 weeks. I expect Madden to keep LTDs basically in packs. Also, the LTDs are in packs till Monday morning. It's not Sunday morning like normal. It is till Monday morning. So we still have all of today. We have all of tomorrow basically to roll these 78 pluses, and hopefully we get some ghosts in there later on down the line. But that is going to be all for this video. If you enjoyed the content, like, subscribe if you're new, comment if you have any questions about the market or anything. Link to the Discord is in the description if you want to kind of get more active in the community in terms of the market and stuff. And until tomorrow, I have 2 big videos, updated present predictions, as well as No Money Spent episode 108. Peace.